Okay, so welcome everybody. This is Yoga for Partners again, and we're going to go through a sequence this evening that's focused on developing strength in the chest, but also, again, building on shoulder stability. And most of all, a little bit of heart opening, so chest releasing. So trying to get very big into that body and very close down in the front body. So we seek to balance it out and get strength all around. And we're going to start sitting. So sitting, as always, in the first instance, in an easy pose. So we call it Sukhasana. Sukha means easy, and asana means pose. And if you need to take the ankles away to make that fit you more nicely, then do that. Just close your eyes. Have your hands either in your laps or on the backs of your knees. Have a sense of your seat bones underneath you. And just ground them down a little bit into the floor. Engage your pelvic floor a little. We call that Mula Bandha. And imagine you're wearing a corset around your middle that draws your low belly and your low back in towards the spine. Try and increase the length of your spine as if to draw up through the crown of your head. Chin is back a little bit. And release your tongue from the roof of your mouth and turn your attention to your belly. As you breathe, the belly should move out. As you exhale, you should squeeze the belly in lightly. Inhale out. And exhale in. Try and make the breath happen in the tummy. And slow it down a little bit. Stay with the breath like that if you can, but open your eyes. Exhale here. I'm just going to inhale, lift your arms. Bring the little fingers to touch first, and then bring the hands down towards your heart. Press the palms to switch the chest muscles on, and then again. As you lift the arms, turn the palms up. Keep the shoulder blades down and bring the hands to touch. And you might have to bring the hands forward a bit to allow that to work for you. Again, inhale, push down through your seat now. Keep the shoulders down. And exhale. And again, inhale up. Lift your fingers to touch and exhale down. Good. One more up. Lifting up. And then take your right hand down and lean to the right. Lift the heart up. Inhale, come up. And exhale, go the other way. Inhale up. This time take the hand to the knee and the back arm around behind you for a little twist. Lift the chest. Exhale just a little bit more. And then inhale, both arms up. And exhale, twist the other way. Just a little twist. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, twist the way. Inhale, come up. And exhale, just take the hands forward. Keep the shoulders back so you're broad across the collarbone. And just start to move the chest towards the front. So you might not get very low, but try to avoid this happening. So it's leading with the chest and sending the bottom back. One more breath in. One breath out. And then inhale, come up. Take the hands back behind you. Just bend your arms a little and lift the chest up. And just push through the front body. Try not to take the chin up and just instead of the chest, the centre of the chest. One more breath. And exhale, release. And then just hang on to your shins and just allow your back to release back behind you. And then inhale, lift the chest through it up. Good. Just repeat that. So you're kind of rocking back onto a tailbone. Mindfully moving with your breath if you can. Lift the chest up and exhale, release. Just swap the legs up the other way. So your non-natural leg is crossed under. We'll do some more shoulder warming up. So you're just going to start by bringing the shoulders up to your ears and rolling them back. Just a couple of times in one direction. Try and move with your breath and get rid of any jerkiness in the movement. Good, and then come back the other way. So try and work out where the tension is and then leave that to make smooth movement. And we're just going to drop one ear to the shoulder. And come up and go the other way. And come up, do that again. And just like always, we just do some forearm and shoulder warm up. So make fists, bring the fists to your wrists, and just circle the arms forward. Start small, keep the shoulder blades drawn right down your back, and then maybe you get big if your shoulders are low. And you're keeping the fists really active to keep your forearms engaged. Try and keep the chin off your chest. And come back and stop the traffic. Fingers pull back to the wrist. And you circle the arms the other way. Start small. Try and make both arms move at the same time. And then just relax that down. And you can just circle your wrists. You can just flop your hands around just to try and get a little bit of movement. And just come over onto your hands and knees. And just a little bit more movement for the spine. So we always do these to warm the spine up. Little cat-cow movement. Try and keep the arms super active. Just shut through the shoulders. And then lower the spine and lift the tailbone. And try and make those movements as controlled as you can. If you add the breath, make sure that these come from a soothing place and not a stress. The body's more likely to respond with letting go if you breathe from the belly. Good. And then a side-to-side movement here. Take the bottom out to one side, turn to look at. And then come back the other way. Turn to look at. Just do that twice more on each side. And have a sense that you're drawing the tummy in and up. Come back to a neutral position. You lift one arm up, it doesn't really matter which. Have it out in line with your face, and then take it up. Try not to take it back behind you, so it comes straight up, and then move the hips back into the centre. Have a sense that the bottom hand is pushing down, and as you're lifting up the top arm, you're actually lifting the chest around. You don't have to look at it if that's too much in your neck. You can and then exhale and post that arm underneath the other and come to lie on your face and the shoulder. Take the other hand and take it palm to palm, the bottom hand, and then work to straighten your top arm. And then come back around. Just do a couple of movements through that cat-cow sequence. That's a big and a big heart opener, big stretch. Good. And then take the other way. So the arm comes out. Make sure it doesn't go back behind you like this. As you lift up, make sure it stays in line with your head. And the hips come into the center. It doesn't matter how high your arm goes. Because really here we want to then concentrate on moving the chest around. The arm will just come with it. Everything on the mat yields to the mat, and that stays nice and happy. And then exhale and place it underneath, just like before. So you lie down first of all, and then take the top hand on to meet the bottom, and work to straighten. Good. And then come back up. Just touch your toes. Always a little toe stretch. Yoga for climbers class. Make sure all toes are out, especially the little toes. Keep the chest lifted. While we stretch out the toes, and do bear in mind you can have movement on and off them if you want, or release them completely. You're going to bring both hands up in front of your face. Keep the shoulders right down your back, but take the right elbow over the left. Some of you will have to stay there. Others of you will bring the backs of the hands together. Some of you will bring the palms together. But the shoulders stay low, so don't let this happen. And then the elbows move away from your face and up. Listen to your body, make sure you breathe into the space. And you can always back out anytime. One more breath. And inhale, open your wings. Bring the arms back. Take the left elbow into the right. Again, check out how it feels. Only bind if that aids the posture. If it restricts you, don't do it. Elbows away. And down. Okay. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And one more. And exhale. If you're not already off your toes, come off your toes and just take your knees wide, feet together. And we're first of all going to take our very first back bend. So you're just going to lie your chest forward, keep the bottom on your feet are flat, good. And then just try to work your chest and chin to the ground. Focus here on breathing. Breathing into the belly, into the space that you've created, and allowing your back to feel like it expands. Some of you will feel miles away from doing that. You can always prop underneath here and underneath here as an option. You'll have pillows and cushions near you. They will help you find a way into the pose. And then come up. Coming back onto your hands and knees. Let's just wake the legs up a little bit, so right foot back. Keep the belly nice and strong. Hands are active. And while we're here, let's practice moving in the shoulder space, so the back body. I just want you to collapse, chest down, keeping everything else the same. Up and down. So keep the arms straight. Up. So the work here is happening in your chest. Up and down. And then swap sides. This is just to give awareness to the space. So collapsing the chest down and then pushing out. So this is off. These muscles are off. This is a poor posture. These muscles are on. When you're here, have a sense the shoulder blades are wrapping across your back and wanting to reach down the sides of your rib cage. Push through the back here. And then one more releasing pose here before we start to flow a bit more. Keep the hips up over your knees. This time you're going to reach forward. Instead of sitting the bottom back, you can still reach forward like you did before. And you're going to try to bring your heart and chest down towards the ground. Look forward along the ground. If that's too much in your shoulders, fold your arms. This is called Anahartasana, and it's melting heart pose. It's really about softening into the space of your back body, but what it does is open the front body. soften this a little bit more. And then slowly come up. Tuck your toes. And you're going to push up into downward facing dog. Just warming up the legs a little bit here so you can push one heel down and then the other. Start to move your hips up and back. Thighs move up and back. Chest moves back towards your thighs. And again, have a sense that your armpits are rolling towards each other. Your inner elbows are turning up. Make sure you can shake your head yes and no. And then just walk your feet in a little bit so that you can get the heels on the floor as best as possible. Take your right hand to your left shin, calf, ankle, and just start to pull your body through underneath your left arm. Try and have a sense that the shoulder blade is still moving back towards the hip. And then come back. Back, and we're just going to walk the feet forward, so behind the hands. A nice soft forward fold here, so bend the knees, release the arms, fold the arms if you want, have the knees as bent as you need, hamstrings haven't had much warm up yet, and maybe you swing from side to side, so basically a sense of letting go. Start to lift the sit bones a little if you feel ready. One more breath in, one breath out, and then sit your bottom down just a little bit. Lift the chest open, take the arms out wide and come up leading with the chest. Come all the way up, stay facing the way that you're facing, and bring the hands down to your heart. Good. Standing nice and tall. Hands at the heart this time. Press the palms and take the shoulders back. Push the palms together and switches the pectoral muscles on, but draw the shoulders right down the back, so away from the knee. Switch the legs on, so you push them down and out. Lift the heart with your thumbs. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. One more breath in. And let's begin some Surya Namaskar A with some other bits and bobs. Inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, fold forwards, hinging at the hips, softly bending the knees. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Slide the hands up to do that. Bring the chest right through the girdle, the gate of your shoulder. And then take your hands down and just step back with your right foot. Good. Keep the hips in the center line. Keep the right hand firmly placed down. Lift the left arm up. Good. Bring that left hip in a little bit. Straighten up the back leg. And now try to turn a bit more from the chest, not with the arm. And if you can, lean back a little bit more. If it's too much in the shoulder, just circle the arm. That will relieve it a little. Exhale, take that hand down, step back to plank. This is where you have your options. There's a short video on this soon to be posted on YouTube. Bring your knees down. This is option 1. Bring your hips forward, bend the elbows, but keep the shoulder blades back. Good, hover there. We're working on strength today, so I want you to push back up. Good, and lower down. And push back up. One more, lower down, and push back up. And then lower all the way down on a count of 5. 1, 2, shoulders back. 3, 4, 5. Good. Bind up your hands behind you. Strengthen up your legs and inhale. So the back body is doing the work, but the chest is getting open. Exhale. Take the hands down. On this occasion, we push back to downward facing dog. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. And then inhale, bring the right foot forward. Staying here in your lunge to begin with. Hips are facing forward, pushing through the back foot. Plant the left hand down firmly. And again, lift the right arm up. Make sure it doesn't flail back behind you. So take it as far as you can. And then start to turn at the chest. Make your heart move away from your back heel. So you're going as long as you can. And then maybe open up a little bit. Lean back. Take the hand down, and again, step back to plank. So you have options here. Last time we used our knees, you can use your knees again. Otherwise, rock forward on your toes and lower down. Inhale, push back up. Release it back a little bit. Inhale, forward on your toes. Keep the shoulders back, lower down, and push back up. Good. Lean back just a little bit, get a little bit of respite. And then come forward on your toes. This time we lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoulders back. 1. Light all the way down. Well done. Bring the hands up behind you. Keep the legs strong. Open up the chest. Those hands are moving to your feet. Breathing in. And then exhale down. And again on this occasion we go back through the knees, which is always an option, and up to downward facing. Staying here for 3 breaths, trying to broaden in your back, but you can rest on your knees here in child's pose any time. You don't have to wait for me to tell you to. Smoothly breathing in, smoothly breathing in, and then inhale, look forward. Exhale, step both feet forward and step. Inhale, slightly bent knees, bring the chest forward. Come up, leading with the heart. And exhale, down. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands go down. Keep the chest forward as you slide the hands up. Good. And exhale, flatten the hands. And just step back again with your right foot. So you're in that lunge, and I just want you to concentrate on pushing the heel back and bringing the chest forward. So you're just on the fingertips here. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. Keeping the legs the same, without moving the front leg. Just lift the arms and the torso up. Bring the arms down. Bind up the hands behind you. And have a sense of drawing the hands towards the back heel. Lift the chest. So try and draw the hands up and back. One more breath in. And then on this time you're going to push forward off the back toes and reach the heart forward to begin with. Keep moving the hands back. Keep that left hip drawn in. And then see if you can slide your body inside your left knee and bring the arms up and over, trying to reach the crown of your head to the floor. Inhale, come up. Well done. Exhale, take the hands down, step back to plank. So you know what's coming. You can either use your knees or no knees. Rock forward and lower down to low plank and push up. Good. Give yourself a moment. Come forward, lower down and push up. Rock back, come forward, lower down on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way down, bind up your hands. Inhale. Exhale down. Push back. Come back to downward facing dog, resting anytime. Inhale 1. Exhale, find your breath. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. And then inhale, just like before, bring your right foot forward. Staying here for a moment and having a sense that you're bringing your heart through. Inhale. Exhale. You can bring the fingers up a little bit. Strengthen up the back leg. Good. Find your balance. And then keep everything the same in your legs as you lift the heart up. Good. Try not to be too long in your feet, so you can adjust any time. Find up the hands, and open up the chest again. So bring the chest up. The hands move away from your body and towards your back heel, but the tummy is strong, so try and take the chest back, lean back. Yeah, good. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in. And then again, push off the back foot, tummy's nice and strong. Reach the chest forward. First of all, stay long. Get a sense of balancing the body. When you feel good there, come all the way down. And you can bring the arms up and over. And bring the hands down. Step back. And this time we're going to lower down and hover. But we're going to stay in the hover for 5 breaths. So inhale, come forward. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Good. Inhale, come up. Just. And exhale. Everybody push back on your knees into chair. So from here, just a chance to stretch out the back. Again, prop underneath your thighs if you want to. Just let the shoulders go. Breathing into your belly. Inhale, come up. Downward facing dog. Just walking feet in. Feet together or hip distance, doesn't matter. Fall down. Just see if you can challenge yourself to keep your legs a little straighter. They do not have to be actually straight. One more breath in. One breath out. And then inhale. Hinging at the hips this time. See if you can lead up with the chest. All the way up. And exhale. This time squatting down into Utkatasana. So weighting your toes in your heels. Bottom fairly low. And then have a sense of bringing the shoulders back. And lifting the arms towards by your ears, but opening the chest. So you're expanding from under your arms. Keep your shoulders low. One breath in, one breath out. And then stand up tall this time. Bind up your hands. And have a sense to step back on your left foot. So stepping back. And then turn your chest towards the side of your mat and drop the back heel down. So you're in a bind and you're leaning towards your front leg with your heart turned to the side. Good. Nice. Inhale, come up, turn your feet in alignment with each other. Exhale here. Inhale, fold forward. Shoulders move away from your ears, back up towards your bottom. Legs are active. And then you want to bring the shoulders up and over. Hands up and over. And then inhale again. Come up leading with the chest. Try and stay with the breath. And this time you're just going to turn the other foot, your left foot. Activate the back foot. Right toes turn in. Bend the knee. Turn the chest to the long edge of your mat again. But turn the arms up. Lean back. Try and lean the chest up and back. And then come up. We do the same thing with the forward fold. Come up. Release your hands. Turn to the front of your mat and just with control, stand back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Press the palms, drop the shoulders, activate the chest. Pause, coming in, breathing in. Breathing out. And then sinking down. Inhale, come up. Lift the chest. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, hands. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart, but lift the right leg. And slowly step it back with control to the back of your mat. Good. Lift your right arm up behind you, drop it down. Take your left hand to try to meet it. Again, you're going to try to lean back into that back heel. Try and keep your head straight. Use the arms to lift the chest up and lean back. Good. And then release. Bring the hands to the heart. Try to bring that back knee to meet the bent left knee. And place it back down. Coming back up. So inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, the hands down. And lift that left leg with control. Work to place it down. Bring the opposite arm up, so the left arm, front knee is bent. Drop it down. Lift the chest. Other arm comes up. Doesn't matter if you find or not. Grab some clothes. Grab a dressing gown, belt, anything here will do. Lift up. And so you're trying to use your hands to lift the chest up, but lean back. Any crunching in the lower back can come out. Release the hands, bring the hands to the heart. Lean forward, weight comes into the front leg. Try and float the back leg up. Bend the knee. Take it down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. We just stay there for a breath or two. After those back bends, just allow yourself to fold. Keeping your belly on your thighs though while you're here, you can just challenge your hamstrings a little bit more. Straighten. Good. And then come. So building on that theme, but changing the arms and adding a bit more balance. So you're going to take the hands behind you. And from here, you're going to lift your right leg. I'm going with my left so you can see me. Your right leg up behind you. Just a little bit to start with. And then you're going to hinge at the hip to fold so that your body is horizontal with your leg. Once you feel like you're there, turn the toes towards the ground, drop the left hip so the hips are even, lift the chest through. Drop the right hip. Try lifting the inner seam of the right thigh up. And then just see if you can open your foot to the side and your chest to the side. Good. And come back to side. You manage that, give yourself a pat on the back. Practice. So, we do the same on the other side. So lift them up. You're going to lift your left leg. I'm trying to find a bit of the floor without. Good. So you're working to come to a horizontal position with your torso and your leg. Then sort it out a little bit, so you drop the left hip, but lift the inner left thigh. And then draw the hands back to the heel. And when you're ready, turn the toes out to the side and see if you can turn your heart up. Good. You fall out, well done. Means you're working at the edge of your ability. Let's flush it out with some sleep. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. This time up to you. You can step or jump back to low plank. Good. Inhale, this time up to upward facing dog. Lift the chest up. Move the upper arm bones back. And then strengthen up the legs and lift the hips. Draw the tummy in. And then lift up to downward facing dog. Just turn the left toes out. Step the right foot forward and inhale up to warrior. And exhale down, step back, and lower down. Hover or go to the floor. If you want, come up to upward facing dog. Hold it for a breath. Upper arm bones move back, legs are strong, chest lifts, and then lift back. Right toes out, left leg forward, and come up to your warrior. Step back, lower down, come through and up, warming up the back bend. Exhale, go back. And we'll just breathe in. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. Smoothly breathing in. One more in. One more out. Now I forgot to add one pose in, so we'll do it now. Right leg up. Bend the knee. Bring it to your nose, but then cross it through and underneath your left arm. Roll onto the inside edge of your back foot. Lift the top arm up, and then lift the leg. Try and draw the shoulder blade towards the hip. Smoothly breathing in, and then back to down dog. The leg, take it down. Left leg up. Bring the knee in. Cross it underneath on the floor to begin with. Drop to the inner back foot. Lift the arm up. Maybe you lift the leg. Smoothly breathing in. Draw that shoulder blade towards the hip. One more breath. And then back to downward dog. And take it. Then rock forward on your toes and slowly lie down. Take a breath in. In fact, make a pillow with your hands for your head. Turn your head to one side and just take a moment. Find your breath. And then bring your hands down by the side of you, by your shoulders. Strengthen up your legs. You're just going to inhale your chest, head and shoulders up, and then roll the shoulders back. So to begin with, you're not using your hands with you, you're using your back body. Smoothly breathing in, and then press down and lift another inch, and let go. Good, keep your feet down, breathe. Press down, lift another inch. Activate the legs, that will help you. See if you can hold it. And exhale, take it down. Take your head to one side, bring the feet in, and just windscreen wipe them from side to side. Now remember to check where your edge is and ease into it. As in, as far as your body will allow you to go today. Nice. Okay. And then come up. This time you're going to take your hands wide. Bit further in front of you. Activate the legs again. And you're going to lift up. Try and lift this time. Keep the hips down. And lift the chest. But keep the shoulders down your back. Turn your head the other way, bring the feet in, and windscreen wipe, side to side. And then bring your hands in underneath you, so that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Again, the trick with these poses is to have the legs switched on so they're strong. Pushing down through the feet, pushing down through the thighs. First version of this pose is a Sphinx pose. Is to just imagine to draw the hands back towards you, bring the chest through, draw the shoulder blades down towards your bottom, and start to lift your chest. Breathe in. This is version 1. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And then move the hands slightly further away. Wiggle my body back, but lift the elbows a tiny bit off the ground. So they're just a little bit off the ground, but the elbows are still in and the shoulders are still down. And then do the same thing. Draw the hands back towards you, relax the shoulders down, bring the chest through. So the elbows are just a tiny bit off the ground. Legs are working really hard. Chest is where you're taking your brain and trying to lift it up. One more breath in. One breath out. And then take it down. Bring your head to the other side. Bring the feet in. And windscreen wipe. Lovely. And then really lovely, but quite challenging back bend. So just see how you feel. Bring the hands onto the ankles. Activate the feet. And what you're going to do here is you're going to push the feet into the hands. So you inhale, push the feet into the hands. Let the feet move the shoulders back, and then try to lift the feet higher than the shoulders. And breathe in and breathe out. The whole front body stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. One more in, and exhale, take it down. And turn the head to the side, breathe in, and windscreen wipe. And then from here, a little bit more to go still. You're going to try and pop up into low plank. So the first thing you need to do is activate your legs, lift your knees off the ground, push back through the heels. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, so move them back. And then see if you can just push up. And then push up into high plank. roll onto your right side and lift up. And then lift through the chest. Good, come back and just roll to the other side. Come back to the center and just come onto your knees. Take your bottom back to your heels and just gently start to wiggle your bottom, wiggle your chest, to lie your chest on your thigh. Just a forward fold, gently moving into it. And just let your shoulders go. And then come up into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, bend the knee. Bring the knee between the hands. Heel just to the left side of the body. And then stretch the back leg out behind you. So you're aiming to keep your hips fairly even. Some of you will be able to bring that foot so it's almost horizontal with your knee, but otherwise you're just going to stay here. Keep the hips in the center. Bring your right hand in towards the middle and turn your chest open. Yep, good. And then see if you can bend that back leg in. So for some of you, that'd be a really nice quad stretch. But it's also working into a twist, which is opening your chest. If you've got really super flexibility, you can hook the foot and see if you can balance and come into a big stretch. It's not for everyone. You can just bring the chest open. And then release. Take the leg up. And do the same on the other side. So you take the leg up, bend the knee, bring it forward. Work out your versions of pigeon pose, what works for you. Bring the left hand into the center, bend the back knee, reach around, and lift the chest. And then you're just going to bring yourself to sitting at the front of your mat. Legs out in front of you, sitting nice and tall. Bend the knees slightly and take a forward fold. A really gentle one. So the knees are bent a little, and you can hold on, and you can round your back a little into the forward fold this time. If that's still too much for you, just bring the knees in and take a little hug here. And take your legs out. So you're going to bring your right leg in. You're going to lift it up in the crook of your elbow. So the foot comes off the ground. Sitting it nice and tall. Imagine you're wearing a weightlifter's belt, so the back body's tucked in. And then take the outside of that foot with the opposite hand. Release the hand that was holding on, and then wedge it underneath. Now you're trying to get this knee above the shoulder. So see what you can do, and then clamp it on to the upper arm. Bring both hands down by the side of you. Push down in your arms, lift your bottom up. Lift the bottom up behind you, and then see if you can float the front foot up. Point your toe. See if you can take 3 breaths. And then take the bottom down. Good. Just take a little forward fold there. And then release. Good. So, hooking the knee with the elbow, get nice and tall. Make sure your lower back is pulled in, and then take the foot with the opposite hand. Bring the arm in, wrap it under. So again, you're trying to hook that knee up and over. You don't have to really go there, but try. And then release that hand down by the side of you and squeeze that knee over the upper arm. Both hands come down by the side of you. So you're trying to push the floor away rather than trying to lift your shoulders up. So engage the hands. Be aware of a structure of strength up each arm and over the back of your shoulders. Push down, then lift the bottom back, then lift the leg. Try to breathe smoothly in, keep the chest lifted, smoothly out, smoothly in, and then one more out. Bring the hands forward a little bit, take a little forward fold, and then come back up, pull the feet together, take them away from you, and you can round into a forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the feet towards the ends of your mat, but knees bent, and just start to roll down. Your back feels a little used. Just flatten and curve your spine a few times. So you're just putting a little pelvic tilt in there. And then take your feet hip distance apart, arms wide, and drop both knees to the left side. Get some space there. And then come back to the center and go the other way. And come back to the center, this time bring the feet together and drop them to the left side. If you want a bit more, you could cross one leg over the other and use that to add a little bit more, but only do that if your lower back feels okay. Inhale, back again. Knees over to the other side. Again, only hooking one leg over if that feels accessible. And slowly breathing your chest. Come back to the center. You're just going to roll onto your tummy. Last little bit. Take the arms out wide. Make sure they're shoulder height, not too high. Lift up your right leg, bend it at the knee, and then take it over your body back behind you and try and get the foot flat on the floor. Bring the right hand now in towards your chest, palm down, and use that to try to help you open up the shoulder. And then come back to the center. Arms wide. With the left leg up, roll over. Try to get the foot flat. Bring the left hand in to help you. Be mindful of your shoulders. Come back around. Turn onto your back again. Just for a couple of minutes of Shavasana. So spread the feet wide, hands down by the side. Palms up. Jaw relaxed, tongue released, eyes soft. The floor is holding your body up. Have a sense of let and go just for the next minute. Bring your consciousness back to your body, back to your breath. Using your breath to energize your body just for the last part of your day. So wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Circling your ankles, circling your wrists. Maybe moving your head from side to side if your neck allows. And then bringing your feet together and stretching them away from you, arms up over your head. Taking a big old stretch, just one big long stretch. And then exhale, release it all down. Bring one knee in at a time. Give yourself a squeeze. And then roll onto your right side. Take as long as you need to come up. Bring yourself up to sit. Bring your hands to your heart, bow your head. Take a little bow. And we say the word namaste. And that means we honour each other. Well done. So well done, everybody. See you next time. Bye.